So, one thing we seem to be losing these days as a society, thanks to these guys and these guys, is the art of word mouth. Talky face, word, slapping your face flaps together. The art of communication. And I don't want to just blame our phones for this. It's too easy to blame the latest technology for all of our problems. Like when they invented the wheel, where they like, ooga booga, I'm so sick of people just dragging their carcasses with a wagon instead of on the ground. Wheels are ruining democracy. How so? Well, first, our biceps are getting smaller. We're all becoming a bunch of wheelie boys. Tire squires, roll holes, relaxalaxles, a real rotation nation. Plus, all the grass is up right now instead of padded down from all the carcass dragging. So now there's a place to just go separate and hide in the grass rather than being out in the open and talking about democracy. What were you saying? I was hiding in the grass. It was awesome. I got like 50 likes. What? Ticks. I got 50 ticks. Good, great. Ooga booga. Ooga booga. Indeed. But regardless of the reasons, I hit my computer. But regardless of the reasons, we could use a refresher on how to talk not good, which is why I've enlisted the help of my significant other. I want to say Susan? China. That doesn't sound right. That's a country. Anyway, to help reenact the terrible conversation pitfalls we might be doing that are ruining our lives. I came across this article from Time Magazine, How to Break the 8 Toxic Communication Habits That We Might Be Doing Because They're Bad, whatever the title is. I'll be using this list to reenact some of the toxic communication habits to show what not to do. Okay, let's start with, let's start. How to talk not good by avoiding these talking mistakes that are not good. 1. Making it all about you. This one's especially hard for me because the story of me is so much more interesting than anyone else's story, but for you, this is important. Okay, to the reenactment.
Oh my God, I just had the most amazing breakfast tacos at the Taco Hut.
That reminds me about the time I had amazing breakfast tacos at the Taco Shack.
Okay. Well, these were really something else. They had cumin in them, which made them...
I had some with cumin at the Taco Yurt. They were so good. Oh my God.
That's great. The service was really, really good too. This place
I was served a volleyball once. Also, I got served to go to court. And once I swerved to avoid a squirrel when I was driving. Remember the Verve pipe? Verve sounds like swerve. It reminded me of them. It's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Try to make ends meet. Don't know the words. If you want to always be telling random stories about yourself, start a YouTube channel. Sometimes people just want to be heard. They don't necessarily want you to be directly relating to it with your own stories all the damn time. Maybe just listen. Try to understand the experience they're conveying. Let's practice, okay? I'm gonna listen. You give me your experience. What? Holy f***. Feel free to go back to that part of the video anytime to share anything you want with me, and I will listen. 2. Shutting down. It's a real conversation killer when you're trying to work through a problem with somebody and then they just shut down.
Cake. Okay. We need to talk. There's one thing that's really been bothering me, and it's that we've been setting the thermostat too cold. How'd he get his clothes off?
You know what? It is cold in here. Handling emotions can be challenging for some people, maybe not about house temperature, but if it is challenging for you, you can say, I need a moment and return later. You could even quote the Driftless Pony Club song, I Need a Moment. I need a moment, I need all the time, I'm giving up. You might want to cut out the I'm giving up part at the end, though. 3. Frequent interrupting. I'm definitely guilty of this one, and it's mainly because I get an idea and I need to spew it out, otherwise I'm going to forget, because I'm an old man.
And then the waitress said, would you like some toast? And I was like...
This chick is toast! Remember that? Bill Murray, Ghostbusters?
Sure. And then I was like, do you have any rye bread? Expecting her to say no, because rarely...
Rye ask rye, try bud dry. Remember the ad campaign? Wish I had beer right now instead of milk.
So then she said they did have rye bread, and I was like, no, I don't even want it. I'll have
what she's having. When Harry Met Sally. Classic. That was my belly. My belly interrupted. Bad conversation, belly. I've gotten better at this as I've gotten older, mostly because China lets me know about it every time I do it. I think the best thing you can do is just accept that not all of your ideas will be heard. If you want to express all of your ideas, get a YouTube channel for rambling on and 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 on. This one actually isn't much of a problem for me since I generally hate small talk and just try to get my idea out there quickly and then abort. But for example purposes, so get this. I was raking leaves. A rake, rakety, rake. And then our neighbor came over and he was like, hello, Craig. And I was like, hi, Gary. And maybe I said greetings. Do people say greetings? I probably said hi. Hello? Good day, governor? No, I didn't say that. Anyway, he was wearing a green plaid shirt, classic Gary. And then he told me that he just got one that was slightly bigger than my rake. And I was like, Gary, it's not the size of the rake, it's the motion in the lake. What? Okay, so then anyway, Gary said, shut the f***. I think you get the idea. Be aware of your audience. Maybe read some books on storytelling. Or if you really got to get those ideas out there, do it on your YouTube channel. Or just keep living your life. I don't know. What am I, some sort of conversation scientist? Okay, last one, and perhaps the worst and most relevant one, distracted listening. This one is 3,000% true for China and I. Me would be the correct way to converse that. And it's absolutely because of these guys or girls. This one I think is actually a girl. Anyway, here's an actual conversation from earlier. So I just wrote the best video
Great.
I have ever written. It's a lot of dialogue though. I'm going to need you to be in it.
Great.
It's going to take a lot of hours.
Sounds great.
You're in?
Okay.
Really?
Sounds great.
For real?
Great.
Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Whew.
What?
No, there's some video stuff.
Okay.
It's going to be hard work.
Yep. Sounds good.
Great.
Love that.
You're going to hate it.
It's going to be so fun.
Great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's it. There's the 8 things. 5 of them. I just wanted to do 5 because I'm like busy or whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Whoa! Time really flies when you're wasting it. I barely have any time to eat food, but I can I have time to eat it because of Factor! Thanks, Factor, for sponsoring this video. Factor makes your nutrition goals really easy by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep, and someone texted me while I said that, and that's fine. I can look at that, and I still will have time to prepare my meal, because all I gotta do is pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes! And you're like, well, that's super easy and convenient. There's probably not a lot of options to be able to pull that off. Yes, there is. There's 35! Including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Also discover more than 60 add-ons every week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to help you feel snacked and beveraged all day long. Snacked and beveraged means feeling good. It's what we say on the streets. I know that because I'm really smart. Calorie Smart. And you're like, oh, well, okay, that sounds amazing. I probably have to pay like double what I'd pay for takeout. No, it's cheaper and more delicious. And my wife, Susan, also loves it. China? Is it China?
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
But listen, Factor is really not for you if you want to pay more money, you want less convenience, and you want it to be not healthy and taste gross. If that's your thing, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And you're like,
well, what about HelloFresh? You've talked about that before. What am I supposed to do?
It's cool. HelloFresh owns Factor, and I like a variety. Sometimes you want to cook a meal, you get HelloFresh. Sometimes you want a meal that's already put together, you just want to put it in the microwave, and then you get Factor. So head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50Wheezy for 50% off. Plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's factor75.com. Use code 50Wheezy for 50% off. Free shipping on your first Factor box. That's half. If you cut 50% of me, that'd be like this. That's 50% of me right there. Well, the upper half. I actually don't have a lower half. It's interesting. So that's all. Thank you for watching. I hope to help you learn how to talk not good. And okay. It's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Try to make ends meet. Oh, don't know the words. What's happening? Where are you going? What's going on?
What?
Anyway, something about tacos or something?
No. Not anymore.
Okay. That was my belly.